Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. Turn it up and get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. You know, this week I've just been on it. So today is no different. I'm telling you, I've just reinvigorated myself. I'm more determined to share the principles of success. I'm more determined to help and guide and teach as many people as I can the things that I've learned. And I mean, man, I've been through it. I have really been through it. I kid you not. You know, I used to say, okay, God, you know, why is all this happening to me? But as I've gotten older, I understand that was the ingredients. I needed the ingredients to be this cake. I needed all those ingredients stirred up. I need all of that different flavors, the stuff that I didn't think tastes so good. All that stuff had to come into the bowl in order for me to get to where I am today. As much as I did not like the taste of the ingredients, little did I know God was making this cake, not me. But what he did was, and you've heard the old saying, God could turn lemons into lemonade. Well, that's what he was doing. Now, at the time, it all had a little funky lemony flavor to it with some other stuff in it, too. I didn't care for it, but little did I know that I needed everything that happened to me to happen to me in the exact order that it happened, in the exact array of things that happened, for me to have the knowledge I have today, the experience, the attitude, so I could turn around and share that information. Okay, got that out the way? This is what I want to give to you today. I want you to understand something, that discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You've heard me say this how many times on the show? Okay, here we go again, Steve. I got it. Faith without works is dead. But let me tell you something. To be a hard worker, you got to be disciplined. That's one of the hardest lessons I'm trying to get through to my sons. You're going to throw yourself down a cliff if you're not a young man or a man that possesses discipline. Because they got something for undisciplined people. They got some street laws for undisciplined people, and they got some federal laws and state laws for undisciplined people. So that's why them signs is outside on the freeway. We're going to let you go fast, but 70 is the limit. 70 fast enough, really. If you're disciplined enough of a person, to leave your house at the time you're supposed to leave your house, 70 miles per hour is absolutely enough. But if you're an undisciplined person, if you don't have the wherewithal to leave your house on time, to get ready to go where you want to go, see, the desire is where you want to go. The discipline is how you get there. You understand? You can want to go to see your family in California all you want, but the flight leaves at 1:18. You leave your house at 12:30. They told you you must check in 1 hour before your flight. Now, if you ain't got the discipline to get to the airport to check in 1 hour before your flight, leaving your house 45 minutes before the flight departs, what you think gonna happen? Your desire to go see your family in LA is going to be thwarted because you lack the discipline to prepare yourself and get yourself ready to do the things that you have to do to make your desires come true. I'm telling you, discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can write down a list of stuff you want to do all day, but if you don't produce and show the discipline necessary to get there, what you think gonna happen? Huh? Okay, I want to be rich. Okay, I want to make $400,000 a year. Okay, I want to be the best player that there is. Okay, but you don't want practice. See, the cat that's disciplined enough to show up at practice, that's shooting jumpers when everybody gone home, that's the guy that's going to be the best. The guy that's never late for practice, the guy that studied the playbook, that's the guy that's going to make it. Not the guy that's talking crack. Talking that smack. I'm going to make the Pro Bowl. I'm going to make the All-Star team. I'm going to be All-American. That's just what you're saying. But discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. So now let's talk about this discipline. What is that really, Steve? That's your work ethic. That's your hunger. That's your will. Discipline is how hard you're willing to demonstrate the attributes and the traits to be what you want to be. Did you hear me? It is your willingness to conduct yourself in a manner that is above and beyond what they say is necessary. Now, this is a good example right here. Now, you can want to be in the NFL all you want, but they got this thing called the NFL Combines, where they bring in some of the top players at every position to come in, and they're going to run a 40-yard dash. They're going to do a standing broad jump. They're going to do a standing vertical leap. They're going to do drills, running drills, cutting drills. They can determine if a linebacker got stiff hips by making him backpedal, point him in one direction and throw the football in another direction. How does he turn his body? Now, you can tell everybody at your college you want to play pro football. You can tell everybody at your high school. You can tell them in Pee Wee you want to play pro football. But they got tests for you, though. It's called the Combines. Now, you get out here and you have a bad Combine day. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Let me tell you how excuses don't work with people when they trying to win. In the NFL, the fact that you had a bad day at the Combine and you don't run your best 40s and you keep telling them you could do better, they don't want to hear that. Because, see, what ain't nobody going to pay you for is to play on Sunday, and that's one of your bad days. We paying you to play on Sundays. But because you keep having these bad days, because you ain't disciplined enough to put in the work to make sure that your maximum can be called upon at any time. Now, you at the Combine with some slow times, that go on your record. You at the Combine, you don't jump as high as you did when you was at the gym class. Well, hold up, man. This is show day. Now, in the NFL, Sunday is show day. What they can't run the risk of is paying you your money and your bad day happen to be on Sundays after we done cut your check. No. We looking for people who limit them bad days, who got the discipline to work hard, to make an effort for it. You understand what I'm saying to you folks? Please understand this. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire. You can want it all you want, but if you ain't working, if you ain't grinding, if you ain't hurting, if you ain't sweating real bad, if you always somewhere got to chill, you got to have a cold one. You got to smoke one. You got to do all them things. Can I tell you something? You ain't going to make it. Discipline determines your destiny, not your desire.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it, but here it is again. That God done it again. A new day. Wow. And guess what? He gave it to you again. Wow. Do you understand that? And I'm telling you something. I'm going to tell you something. No matter how many times I say it, it registers the exact same way with me. As a matter of fact, it does feel even a little bit more special when I do say it sometimes. Because I really think of the magnitude of what God is doing for us when he wakes us up every single day. When he allows you to still be here again. When you have heard time after time after time somebody you know who's not here. How you've heard of, just in the news, somebody who is no longer here. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, we all got to do it. But I ain't never heard nobody talk about the benefits of dying. Not yet. I've heard a lot of the benefits of living. So I'm grateful for the living part of my life. You should be too. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, the Junior, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what is it today, man?
Yeah, we under pressure again. It's 6 days to Valentine. Do anybody have any idea what these women want again this year? Do we know what we're doing this year? Is it another gift we got to get now? Is it another dinner? Yes. What is it now? Yeah. What do we have first. To Golly, man. This is all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the problem is?
Because I can't figure out what to do now. I thought I was amazing the last time around Christmas. That went away. That's gone. That ain't here no more. Her birthday just passed. Oh, I thought that was great. Now here we are at Valentine's again.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to come up with something then. I got an idea though. If y'all want to hear it, I'll give it to you.
Go ahead.
One I got. This best one I got so far.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Okay, you know it's on the Wednesday.
First of all, let me say this before you say this. Okay. I'm gonna listen to you as if I was 38.
Okay, here we go. She come home from work, okay? I got rose petals leading the path, you know. I'm gonna have a chef come in, make this little dinner.
Leading the path to where?
To the kitchen and then to the living room. Just gonna be a rose petal. Just follow the path. You're gonna get you something to eat. Then you're gonna go on into the living room. I got candles lit. You know, I got everything set up. I got a little box of candy for you. You know, and then I got the remote. And then I'm going to go on there. I'm going to hit Prime. We're going to watch The Color Purple. Look at that. Boy. It's on Prime. We're going to watch The Color Purple. And we're going to have us a beautiful time with low lit. It's going to feel like we're in the movie theater. It's going to feel good because all her candy is there. You know, all her M&M's, all her Jujubes is there.
Hold on.
Her Reese's Pieces. Huh?
Hold on. So you got all these rose petals on the ground, all these candles, this low lit, this ambiance created, and then y'all finna watch Color Purple.
Yeah, I thought
a movie about a man abusing a woman.
Yeah.
Huh? That ain't what it is.
Knock across the room. At what point is you gonna hold her close?
They singing this one. I ain't seen this one yet.
But the abuse is there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that one.
Okay, Junior.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, do that and let us know how it goes.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff, today?
This right here is Valentine's gift card. Valentine's gift card, you know. I put a little too much in there. You'll get it. Here it is. Valentine's gift card.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Bryce.
Yeah, this is Bryce.
Hey, Bryce, how you doing, man? My name is Alvin, bro. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. What's up?
Hey, listen, I know you're married to Trisha, right?
To Trish? Yeah. Who's this?
Okay, like I said, yeah, my name is Alvin, and I'm just trying to make sure I got the right person, man, because you half black, half white, right? From what I understand.
Yeah, I'm half black. Who the is this? Why are you asking me questions? What's going on? You okay? What's
No, everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Trish, so check this out, man.
Okay,
listen,
just say what you got to say. I'm at work, man. Say what you need to say. What's happening?
Okay, listen, I accidentally, I I sent Trisha some flowers for Valentine's. They're going to get there on Friday. But I accidentally put I ordered a gift card along with it, and they put this gift card in Trisha's gift bag, and really that gift card should really be for my wife. And I was trying to see if maybe if you get to the gift bag before, maybe you could get it out for me so I could get that gift card.
Okay, so you sent my wife flowers for Valentine's Day, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but that's not the key. The key is that it's a gift card in there that I need. You know?
Oh, so
and that's
you accidentally sent a gift card to my wife. You just wanted the flowers to go to her. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I sent the flowers.
Man, yeah, no problem. No, that's cool, man. This happens. We make mistakes all the time. How about this? How about you come on over, and I will be more than happy to give you the gift card, because I'm sure, if you send it with the flowers, I'll just have to hand the gift card over to you, and probably a nice fucking ass beating too, you stupid mother. Why in the would you ever call me about this?
Hey man, and I didn't expect all this hostility.
What's your name, Alvin? Is it Alvin?
My name is Alvin, but
hostility?
Okay. Hey, bro, all I'm trying to do is, like I say, I
ain't your fucking bro. What do you mean you didn't think there's gonna be hostility? You send my fucking wife flowers, mother. How do you even know my wife? How do you know Trish? How do you know Trish?
I work in the building that Trish works in. So
you work with her? Okay, good. I don't
work with her. I don't work for her company at all. But my floor is on a different floor. I work in a different company, but she works in the same building. So, yeah, dude, I'm just trying to get the gift card, man. I ain't even trying to trip, dude.
So you sent some flowers. When the flowers gonna be here? What time are the flowers supposed to be here?
The flowers getting there sometime Friday. I mean, on Valentine's.
Friday.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day. Okay, good. So how about you come down here on Friday, okay? And I will give the flowers to Trish, and I will give you the gift card. And you mentioned if I was half black or half white. And I'll go ahead and let you know that both sides are going to beat your motherfucking because you got to be the most ignorant motherfucker I've ever met in my goddamn life. I don't care if you're green, blue, yellow, lavender. I don't know what the you are, but you are the dumbest piece of I've ever met. You come here Friday. You come here, and your wife will get her great gift card, and my wife will get your flowers, and everybody's going to be happy.
Hey, dude, what's all this about, man?
Okay, so have you gone out with Trish? Or you guys want for lunch or, maybe a movie or, I mean, how much time have you spent with my wife?
I ain't spent no time with her.
Why are you stuttering now? What do you mean you ain't spent no time with her? How you seem to know all about her. You haven't gone out one time with my wife?
No, I ain't never went out with her.
So you just have a crush on my wife? Is that what you're trying to say? And you just accidentally sent some bullshit to her? Is that what's going on?
I didn't accidentally send the flowers. I sent them because I wanted her to have. She's a pretty lady. I wanted her to have the flowers.
Oh,
but I didn't want her to have my wife's gift card though.
What did you think I was going to be? How did in your fucking crazy bullshit mind did you think this was going to be okay? What if I called you right now and be like, hey, I sent your wife a can you send it back to me? Like, how would you feel if I did the same to you?
Well, I mean, you're talking about something different from flowers, and that sounds like a little bit offensive, don't you think?
Oh, that's offensive. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, Albert. Is it Albert?
It's not Albert. It's Alvin. No, it's Alvin, man. It's Alvin.
I don't give a what it is. Alvin, come see me on Friday. I'm gonna have your gift card. I'm super excited to meet you. This is gonna be the best Valentine's Day of my fucking life. Come visit me. You sent the flowers to the house, right?
I got the address that Tommy gave me.
Who the is Tommy?
He the one gave me the address. He the one told me.
Tommy, come. How about you and Tommy come over to the house? We'll have a guys' night. I'll put on a game. Have some pretzels. Why don't you both come over here?
Okay, but why all the hostility when somebody's showing your wife some love, dude?
No, there's no hostility whatsoever. Did you hear hostility? I just invited you and your boy Tommy to come to my house. That's not hostile. I'm being hospitable. That's what it is. It's hospitable. Come see me. Come see me.
Okay, so let me ask you something, man. Don't you drop Trish off to work every morning?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, now when y'all riding to work, ain't y'all listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
This is not the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is nephew Tommy, baby. Come on, Bryce. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Trish, got me to prank phone call you. Home run, baby. Oh yeah.
There's no way. Oh, now I'm back. I'm pissed at her again. Now I'm going through so many emotions right now. I was like, who could be this stupid? Oh, man. I am boiling. Holy Oh, she's going to pay for this one.
You got to tell me, Bryce, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The mother Steve Harvey Show, baby.
And there you have it.
Happy Valentine's Day, Bryce.
Half black, half white. The black side was going to jump on me, you know.
All right.
I'll be back in another hour, and I will be just as stupid, just as ignorant, so don't go nowhere.
We know. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce has responded to the backlash surrounding his fade cut. Jussie Smollett appears in Illinois Supreme Court, and Mississippi Auditor Shad Wright says ex-NFL quarterback Brett Favre must repay interest on his on the misspent welfare money. Okay, we'll talk about all of these stories.
Misspent is stolen.
Yeah, well, they're saying misspent. Okay.
Yeah, you thought we forgot. We ain't forget.
We'll talk about it at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. This one's from Drea in Lansing. Drea says, my husband is on antibiotics, and he told me it was for a toothache. Our dentist is my cousin, so I called him to fish for information. He didn't mention my husband coming to see him. My husband said he has a new dentist, but he couldn't tell me who. He's hiding something. What are the antibiotics for? What are they really for?
Well,
what you got?
Well, let's go over a couple. Let's just play. Let's rule out.
Okay.
High blood pressure. That's not an antibiotic medication. Ulcers.
No, I don't see that.
Shingles.
It's shingles, and I don't think so.
Because you said it with an A.
Shingles.
Well, let me ask you something. If you digging and burning, I bet it don't be shingles.
Whoa.
Get these shingles off me. Let's see. Toothache.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
Yeah.
You don't take antibiotics for a toothache.
For dental work, if you've had some
That's a
oral
painkiller,
surgery.
baby.
In case
painkiller.
But you
If
can
it gets
get
infected.
infection.
If you can be infected. Where we at what antibiotics is for.
Yeah.
Infections.
Infections. He got something.
He got a new dentist and everything.
Now, let me tell you something.
What he got?
If it's penicillin, prepare yourself for some shocking news.
What, though?
Penicillin. You don't even hear that no more.
Shingles. All right, so,
That's it, Shirley. You ain't got to double back with no more questions. We ain't got.
Okay, we're moving on to Kendra in Albany. Kendra says, I'm blessed to have my dad acting as a strong role model for my son, but I feel left out when they hang out and do things without me. I want to be included, but my dad says it's men's business. What's wrong with me hanging out with them?
See, lady, make up your mind now. If you appreciate your father being a role model for your boy, then let him do that. You can't go to that kind of stuff. The bonding is between him and the man. Your son is going to emulate one of two people. He's going to either be a good man or a bad man. Your father seems to be a good man. Let them have that time. Why you got to be in that too? Quit babying the damn boy. Man, let him go somewhere and learn something on his own. Because it's stuff that men do when y'all ain't around that we don't tell you about that we pass on.
Okay.
Ain't your damn business.
I think women do the same thing, yeah. We're different around each other than we are around men. I get that. Mm-hmm. I get
and it's
it.
a freedom you have with one another.
Yeah.
And you got to let that happen, man. Leave your daddy alone. Get out the way. Damn.
You don't have to be mad about it.
But damn, get out. Why can't I go hang out? Because you ain't a man.
All right, moving on to Aaliyah in Chicago. Aaliyah writes, I had company and my boyfriend popped up at my apartment. It was a female friend helping me organize a closet, and I didn't let my boyfriend come in because he didn't call before he came. Should I let him continue to think I had a male visitor?
Whoa. I don't think that's why don't you just tell him why you don't let him come over?
Yeah.
Listen to me. Don't play these games. That stuff backfire.
That's right.
Just say, look, you didn't call before you came over. That's what I let him in. But the friend I had over was actually a girl, and she was helping me clean out my closet. We was having we was drinking wine, having a good time. That's why I didn't let you in. Please don't come over without calling. You have every right to set the rules you want. But you sitting there talking about, should I continue to let him think it was a man? Okay, keep on.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, why would you want to create distrust?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You ain't that fine, I'm telling you. We don't care how fine you are. Once we don't trust you,
You gonna think it's the man?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not
Right.
a good look. But why is he popping over her house? Why do you
He
think?
thinks something.
insecure. He probably
Play
called,
too
she
much.
didn't answer.
Play too much.
Oh, he called and she didn't answer.
He probably insecure, and then he wanted
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes feeling just hit you.
Insecure.
Let me
on
pop
over
on
here.
over.
Yeah.
All right, last one, Steve. This is from Dornice in Little Rock. Dornice says, my husband does all the cooking, but he's on a crazy diet, so the meals he's made lately are very bland. I'm 5'4" and 125 pounds. I don't have a weight problem, so I pick up food before I get home. He said I don't support him. Do I have to?
Hell
Well,
no.
if you don't like what he cooking,
What he cooking up?
like, like I've always supported Shirley in her endeavors, business efforts and stuff like that, but I'm not going to eat Shirley cooking. I'm not going to do it.
Whatever, man.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit up here because she done came in here with some dishes. Nobody eat no steak in no damn crock pot.
It was lamb, by the way.
Any meat in a crock pot.
Lamb. All this time we thought it was steak.
Well, it was lamb. Wow.
Yes, it was lamb.
You ain't Persian. What you doing?
And that was years ago.
Yeah. And you ain't cooked since. So now this next dish, what that's going to be. No, lady, you don't have to support that. You want to eat something regular, you don't have a weight problem. You can support him by encouraging him. You buy the food on the way, just encourage him. You don't have to participate.
But, it might be hard for him. She's sitting up there eating her, Big Mac or whatever she's eating in front of him.
But listen to this.
Fries.
Here's what you got. When they write these letters, you got to see what's not in the letter.
Okay.
She said, I'm 5'4", 120. I don't have a weight problem. My husband that got on this really strict diet. Fat boy that sat up there and picked up all this weight. Now he got to eat damn near nothing.
Flaxseed.
He can't have seasoning. His fat ass got high blood, weight. He done tried everything. Weight Watchers didn't work. He done counted points. He always over. He don't ever. You supposed to eat 34 points this meal. He up 70, 80 points. Talking about he gonna skip the
Like
next
it's a
meal.
basketball game?
Zoomed and told him quit calling. Noom said we can't help you.
Oh, no.
All right. CLO.
He damn near he can't eat nothing.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We previously told you about Kansas City Chiefs football star Travis Kelce's backlash surrounding his fade cut. Well, according to People.com, during a pre-Super Bowl press conference, Travis addressed the issue that sparked the news outlet report on the surging popularity of his cut. By calling it the Travis Kelce cut, the story was met with social media backlash for failing to address the style's origin within, of course, the black culture. Take a listen.
That was ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. And to do it on February 1st, to throw me to the wolves like that was messed up, man. I don't want anything to do with that one, man. I got a good fade if you need it, though. It's a 2 on top, a nice high to mid fade with the taper in the back. But I didn't invent that. I just asked for it.
He said not on February 1st. You're not going to do that.
Y'all ain't gonna throw me into that. Yeah. And he's cool for saying it that way. Because he didn't go out and say he invented this. The media picked it up.
Right.
The New York Times wrote the
Travis
article.
Kelce cut. Yeah.
And that dude say, I didn't invent nothing. I just got it.
I asked for it.
I just asked for it.
Throw me to the wolves on February 1st.
Right. Black History Month, the first day.
2 on the top,
He was like,
1 on the side, taper in the back.
no.
You knew his cut.
In other entertainment news, this is according to TMZ. Jussie Smollett told the Illinois Supreme Court a deal's a deal, and he should never have been charged and prosecuted a second time over his 2019 hate crime hoax. Jussie claims after he was first indicted, the Illinois state attorney offered him a deal. Do community service, forfeit his bond to the city of Chicago. Jussie says the reason he was indicted a second time is because the special prosecutor, quote, gave in to public outcry. Jussie argues filing the case a second time amounts to double jeopardy. And we also remember when the Osendero brothers came forward and testified against Jussie, saying that he had paid them to orchestrate this whole attack. Jussie was convicted of 5 felonies related to the fake attack and sentenced to serve 150 days. He served 6 and was released pending appeal. It is likely that it will be several months before any ruling is handed down. So there you go.
You know what? He's actually correct.
Is he?
A deal is a deal. If y'all get a dude a deal and he take the deal and he do the community service and he take the probation, he take all the particulars, he do 6 years, then that's it. You can't come back and go, we gonna retry you. That is double
Keep
jeopardy.
hitting him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. No, I don't agree with what he did, but y'all cut the deal so you can get the conviction. Now you want to double down because you a special prosecutor. That ain't right.
A hoax is a hoax.
Hey, y'all, look, it's over with, really. Come on.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, we've moved on. Yeah.
It was over
Wasn't
that
that
night.
big a deal, really?
Ain't nobody died. Nothing.
It was shocking more than anything.
It was a Subway sandwich. I mean, you know.
You just won't let that go, Tommy.
And he got to the house and ate it.
He did.
But
I mean, it's worked out
He was
for everybody.
hungry.
That's a really good Subway commercial, man, if you think about it.
But you know,
A sandwich so good you could get hung for it.
Too far. Oh,
We're moving on. Thank you for that segue, because we are moving on right here. Mississippi State Auditor Shad White filed court paperwork against ex-NFL quarterback Brett Favre on Monday, alleging that Favre still owes the state nearly $730,000 in interest. This is all connected to the over $100 million in welfare money that was improperly spent on personal projects. Favre directed welfare designated funds to go toward a volleyball court for his alma mater, the University of Southern Mississippi, where his daughter played volleyball. Favre already paid the state of Mississippi $1.1 million in 2 payments, and he has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and has not been criminally charged. How is this not wrong, though?
If you paid him, you did something wrong.
Yeah. How is this not wrong?
so he stole the money. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand.
I don't like how
They're not even-
I don't like how they phrasing it.
Yeah, they're not even saying the word stole. Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead.
In this country, they have created loopholes. And the reason they're not convicting him is because he jumped through one of them. He took some welfare funds who you would think would be for the benefit of the less fortunate. The state of Mississippi found a way to make it look like this school was suffering from some type of misfortune because his daughter, and then found a way to funnel that money into the volleyball program. And that's the loophole he jumped through. And the way they worded it in the grant or all that to get the money, made it sound, they legally just did it just right. And there's a loophole for everything, and that's how they did it, man. I bet.
Is that why he wasn't charged, criminally charged for stealing? Is that why?
Because if they could charge him for stealing, they would, but they can't get it together because of the way it was worded. I'm telling you, it's a loophole. He got it. Hey man, once you get them good lawyers, once you
get them good old boys.
Yeah, so if a
who happen to be lawyers,
ex-NFL quarterback use some funds to give back to a black university at HBCU. And
what prison would he be in now? Is that
20 years to life?
All they black.
How long, Junior?
20 years to life.
Okay.
But see, what happened was he gave it to his old alma mater, which was Mississippi
University. Yeah. Southern Miss.
What school?
The University of Southern Mississippi.
Yeah. So cool. Now, guess what? That's one of the most powerful schools in Mississippi. And all them other rich people's kids was on that volleyball team, too. There ain't no poor kids playing volleyball.
Yeah.
Southern Miss.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after, in trending political news, former President Trump has no presidential immunity in the January 6th prosecution. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A 3-judge panel in the U.S. Court of Appeals has rejected former President Donald Trump's claim of presidential immunity as it pertains to his federal 2020 election interference case. The judges wrote, quote, "We cannot accept former President Trump's claim that a president has unbounded authority to commit crimes that would neutralize the most fundamental check on executive power, the recognition and implementation of election results. Nor can we sanction his apparent contention that the executive has carte blanche to violate the rights of individual citizens to vote and to have their votes count." End quote. Trump faces 4 counts from the case, including conspiring to defraud the U.S. and to obstruct an official proceeding, and he has pleaded not guilty. So here's what happens next. The appeals court has set up a very fast schedule for Trump to ask Supreme Court to block immunity ruling, giving him until Monday to file an emergency stay request with the court.
All right, now.
So it sounds like we're getting somewhere in this.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they shut him down.
We need to hurry up, though. We do need to hurry up.
The election.
When do the trials start? I just need to know what trial dates start.
I'm hearing all of this. I'm not hearing what I need to hear.
Well,
what
this
do you
is
need
good
to hear?
news, though,
This
Steve.
is a start, dog.
It's a good start.
But what do you need to hear, Steve?
That he can't run.
Oh, well, that ain't going.
That and he's gone. He's been required to check in.
He's so beloved right now.
He is their guy. It is primary season.
Yeah.
And it looks like for the Republican Party, he is their guy.
He's
Oh, no,
it.
he's
It
their
doesn't
guy.
look like it. He is.
And they have to fight vehemently for him because they have no one else. Their only chance, the Republican Party, of beating Joe Biden is Donald Trump.
Right.
And I have news for you. If we stop with this inner hatred, he cannot beat Joe Biden. Because there's quietly a lot of Republicans who just do not approve of Donald Trump. A lot.
Yeah. They're
But what we're
conservative.
starting to have is too many damn Democrats that don't like Joe Biden. Well, Joe ain't the greatest. But he's done enough good stuff. But they don't do that, man. Y'all letting them head fake y'all with this news, man.
Always. And the Democrats do not stick together. You're so right about that. They do
We
not.
so weak.
Not like the Republicans.
Democrats are just weak.
Yeah.
Scary ass politicians. Republicans.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah, we got to get it done.
We got to get
I know Republicans is gangster. How is Donald Trump the candidate? All this, dog. One of the most immoral people that you know is immoral. He's sleeping with porno stars, paying them off, and you still voting for this dude. He done told you how he feel about him.
Yeah,
He tried to overthrow the government.
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to check your voicemail, Steve, 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check Steve's voicemail. And if you would like to leave Steve a message, call him at 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. Steve's not going to answer the phone. I'm not going to lie to you. He's not going to be there to answer the phone, but you might just hear your call on the air. We have people to do that. Yeah. So are you ready, Steve?
I don't answer my personal phone.
No, you do not.
We know.
That's the truth.
You know?
That's the real truth.
And you can't leave a message on your personal. At least they can leave a personal message here. All right, this is from a male listener, Steve. For you about family.
Good morning, crew. And Steve, I already know you're going to get smart after I say this. I have 17 grandkids, and I know you got a lot of grandkids, too. And I hear that you let them call you Papa. Papa is just too soft, man. My grandkids call me Granddaddy. Granddaddy. You know, Granddaddy sound masculine. Granddaddy sound grand with money. That Papa, that's just too soft, man. And I already know you're going to get smart. But anyway, morning crew, y'all have yourself a blessed day. Love y'all. Keep on keeping.
All right, Granddaddy.
Well, here we go. You know, you can get called Granddaddy if you want to. You can say it sound more masculine. It sound old to me. And, you know, my grandkids will call me Papa. That's what they call me. You want your grandkids, you got 17 of them call you Granddaddy? They'll call your old ass what you want them to call them.
He said he knew you were going to go there.
Yo. You know, you sound like a slave to me. So
it's Black History Month, though.
I don't give a damn if it is Black History Month. You don't call in here telling me what my grandkids call me. You got 17 damn grandkids. You know how long you been having grandkids? Your ass is probably is Granddaddy. Called in here. Somebody probably had to dial in for you.
All right, here we go. We're moving on. I know you're going to
get smart with me. Well, if you knew that, why'd you call?
Damn, Papa. All right, Papa. Let's go to Cookie from San Antonio.
That's too soft.
What you got, Cookie?
Good morning, crew. This is Cookie in San Antonio. I just have a quick question for Uncle Steve. I heard the show today, and the last story was about a young lady who had a man who put all her stuff in a bin under the bed. Now, I remember you saying there are 3 places that men hide stuff. Under the bed, in the closet, and I, at this moment, can't remember if it's a medicine cabinet, but what have you. But if I'm the girl who's watching my man put his stuff in the bin under the bed, and I'm thinking, well, why are you hiding it? I want to know how, I look at that from that perspective from what you have taught me as far as men hide stuff under the bed, but he's putting my stuff under his bed, and I would have a problem with that, but you said don't read too much into it. I would have a problem with that. So what would I do from that point? Because I guess we would have to discuss that, but I'm just trying to see what the difference is between stating that men hide stuff under the bed. He possibly could be cheating or hiding it from someone else, especially if his stuff is everywhere. Why you hide my stuff? And yet you said don't look into it. So I'm just curious about that side of it. And God bless y'all. I listen to y'all every morning. I listen to y'all on my podcast. I thank you so much. And Carla, you had me crying when you said you would tear that whole TV down off the wall as you turn it up while you yelling. Girl, I'm gonna bust it open. I don't watch TV. No way. God bless y'all. Have a good one.
Well, she sounds like a really nice lady, and I stand by what I said. I said you have to, lady, when you dating a man, you need to look under the bed, in the top of that, back of that closet, in that medicine cabinet. That's where we hide a lot of stuff. Now, the fact that he's putting her stuff in a Tupperware, sliding it under the bed, could be that he's hiding stuff, or it could be he just don't have no room, ain't no more drawers, because men don't have efficient places like we do. So I could be still true with this, not anything. Now, if you have a real problem with it, I understand you having a problem with it, because you might want to check it out as to why it's got to be under the bed. But if you look at his surface area in his house, you might discover that he has no room for you, or he doesn't have an extra drawer. Now, you can demand that Tupperware be put over in the corner next to the plant, and leave it open so it ain't got to be under the bed. So if in case he having company, other people would know you over there. Now you go there if you like, and you can if you want to. But that's why I said you don't have to read that much into it. But since you coming at it from that angle, then maybe you want to demand that my stuff not be under the bed, because I don't have to get on my knees get my stuff every time I come over there. So what you want to do with it, I don't know what you want.
All right, thank you, Cookie.
Put it up in
thank
the
you,
kitchen
Steve.
cabinet if you want to.
Coming up next is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, her pillow talking made me homeless. Her pillow talking made me homeless. We'll get into that. It's not what you think. It's a crazy one. You know that, though. That's coming up in a few. Because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
You know, of course, yesterday's prank was Valentine's gift card. That's what that was. This is just Valentine's prank right here.
Oh,
okay. And this is where I call a man and ask him what he's getting his wife. Because I don't want us to get the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
For his wife?
I don't want us to buy the same thing for his wife. You know, ain't no sense in her getting the same thing twice. You know, and you gotta.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Heads up. You want to
heads
up.
Yeah, what you getting? You know,
Right.
I don't want, you know, I get Victoria's Secret, you get that too. I don't want us to do the same thing, you know. So
great minds think alike.
Yeah, you know, let her be able to have different gifts, you know.
At all
Everybody want to get the
costs.
same gift. Yeah. So that's what it is. Let's go, Cat Dog. Take a listen.
Hello? Hey, I'm trying to reach Travis. Yeah, this is Travis. Hey, Travis, check this out, man. This is Kendrick, dog. I'm trying to ask, I wanted to reach out to you, man. Hey, man, do you know what you getting your girl Diane for Valentine's? I want to make sure we don't get the same thing. Who is this? This Kendrick. You want to make sure that we don't get the same thing for my girl? Who? How you know my girl? No, I work with Diane, man. I'm getting all the ladies something here in the office. I'm gonna get them all something. Gotta get nothing for my girl, dog. Talking about what? No, hold up, dog. Hold on. Listen to me, man. I'm trying to get something for all the ladies in the office. No, I'm just gonna get nothing for my lady. You can get something for everybody else. I don't know about what you're talking about. Trying to get some you talking about. What the say your name is again? No, my name Kendrick. My girl ain't never mentioned no Kendrick. Hold on, let me call. No, hold on, dog. You rolling up too fast. What I'm trying to do, man, I'm just trying to get all the little ladies something, man. Just a little. Hey, hold up, dog. Doing the most. You doing some right now. You ain't got to get for my lady. You understand me? Hey, dog. Why you coming at me sideways, man? Like I say, I'm just trying to get it. You know, show my appreciation. I work with them, man. Just show them a little love. And I want to make sure I wasn't getting the same thing that you might be getting them for. No, you doing Valentine's. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. Don't with me, man. Don't with my girl. You ain't got nothing to do with my girl. You ain't got nothing to do with her. All right? Let me call her, dog. Who the hell? What'd you say your name was? My name Kendrick. You simple. Better leave my girl alone. I know that's for sure. Hey, dog. Hey, you ain't got to come at me like this here, man. You the one coming sideways talking about you trying to get something for my girl. You stupid. Trying to do? Huh? No, I was gonna just get a. Hey, dog, hold up, man. How you get my number anyway, man? Huh? How you get my number anyway? No, I got your number from there's another dude told me he had your number. He the one gave me your number. But I mean, hey, man, what's the big deal, dog? I'm just trying to give her something for Valentine's, man. It ain't nothing serious. Now, what cubicle you work at? Huh? How long you been working anyway? I've been here about 3 months now. About 3 months. What you think you supposed to be buying anybody anything anyway, huh? You're probably still on probation. What you say your name was again, little? Hey, dog, my name Kendrick, man. But, dog, why all the house you work on, Kendrick? Huh? Why you being hostile? You being hostile? You ain't seen hostile yet, dog. I'm trying to say but that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm talking about? No, dog, I'm just trying to show the ladies in the office, you know, that I got love and respect for them. Show my wife no love. We got enough love around here. You ain't got to show my wife nothing. You simple. What floor you work on, dog? I work on the 4th floor. I know they're on the 3rd floor, but I work, you know, we all cool, man. I don't even understand the hostility, man. How do you know my wife? I just know her by working with her, dog. That's it. So what make you think you're supposed to be buying her a Valentine's gift? Hey, dog, let me ask you know what, man? I don't even want to argue. Let me ask you this here, man. Do you think she like Victoria's Secret? I'm on my way, dog. I'm on my way right now. What's going on, dog? What's the deal, man? Dog, you don't be playing with my family like that. You understand what we've been going through, dog? I'm about to man. What you say you are on the 4th floor? Yeah, but dog, what you all hostile for, man? I'm just what cubicle you in? Dog, I'm on the 4th floor. They on the 3rd, dog. You know, my cubicle right when you get out the elevator. But why is you tripping though? Dog, you talking about right now, dog? You ain't nobody buying my wife no Victoria's Secret. Hey, you got a girlfriend, a wife or something? Huh? Are you married? No, I got a little, little something I'm seeing right now, but I ain't, it ain't nothing serious. Get that something, dog. You can leave my wife out of this. You know what I'm talking about? How many people you done call with this anyway? Now, you the first person I called. I'm the first person you call? I'm glad you did call me, you stupid. You about to get your whooped out.
You need to focus on that little napperhead, whatever that is that you got on your team. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? And leave mine out of this. Hey, hold up, man. Hold up. First of all, you know what, man? You finna quit talking crazy to me. That's what you finna quit talking crazy to me. What'd you say? Wait, no, all I'm saying is you ain't gotta be tripping on hostile with me the way you acting, dog. That's all I'm saying. What? You don't want to call me talking about you about to buy a gift for my wife. You leave me and Diane out of your little boo, dog. You about to get your book, dog. Calling me with some like this, fuck. What you say your name was? No, my name Kendrick, man. All I'm saying is I was trying to be nice to the ladies in the office, dog. That's all. Being nice. We don't need your niceness around here. You about to get that's what's about to happen. Hey, man, you ain't got to have no hostile attitude about this, man. You and my attitude, dog. You just one of them old Rudy Poo trying to get with my girl, Diane. No, I already know the game. I already know the game. You feel me? Diane, you can leave her out of this. I'm telling you, you about to get your in a situation. That's what you're about to do. As a matter of fact, go and buy her a gift. You buy her a gift, and you see what happens. Oh, okay, hold it down. Either I can buy her a gift or not. Now, I asked you before, what size Victoria's Secret do she wear, man? Buy whatever you think she wear. Whatever you think she wear, you buy her that. Okay, so you cool with me getting something? Yeah, I'm cool with you getting something. Is you cool with me getting a panty and bra set, man? You cool with getting your waxed? Right now you back to being hostile. Now, either I can buy something or I can't. Why are you tripping? I don't know how you got my number, but I tell you the truth, man. You better leave my wife alone, dog. Don't even look at Diane. You feel me? Don't even look at Diane. You gonna get your beat. You don't know you out. Okay, dog. Let me tell you this. Can I say something to you, man? What? I just want to tell you this, man. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Diane. Your wife Diane got me to prank phone call you, man. What? Hey, dog. This nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Diane. I'm going to get her. Nephew Tommy, man. Somebody was about to get up there on the fourth floor. I'm talking about with the cubicle right off the elevator. Today, you a fool, man. I'm going to get her. Somebody going to you up, Tommy, man. For real, man. Cold as that this telling you, man, you had me over here about to. I ain't gonna say. So you all. Hey, one more thing though. What's the baddest radio show in the land? Man, that Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Golly.
Was it stupid enough for you?
Yes.
Well, I believe you can get even more stupid, but that was right up there.
And I'll be back tomorrow to prove that to you. Yes, I can do that.
Right up there, though. Congratulations.
Okay, I can do that. Comedy Zone, Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday is already sold out. You got Friday and Sunday to pull from. The nephew is coming to town. Laying in the cut after that. Charlie, good nights. Comedy Club, Raleigh, North Carolina, March 1st, 2nd, 3rd. The nephew is coming to town. Stupid is on the way. Laying in the cut, Richmond, Virginia. I'm coming. 15, 16 of March. And then my boy, Montgomery, Alabama. I will be there March the 30th. My boy Paul. We doing that doggone though. That's me. That's JJ. That's Earthquake and Celebrity the Comedian acting a fool in Montgomery, Alabama. What's going on, Carl?
You got a folding chair, Montgomery. You ready?
Oh, you gotta have it. Black hat and folding chair when you roll through Montgomery.
And shout out to Earthquake too. All
Davis Entertainment.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is Her Pillow Talking Made Me Homeless. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, Her Pillow Talking Made Me Homeless. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm staying with my sister because my husband said he needs space. I can't blame him for how he feels about me, but I can blame my best friend for what she did to me. I argued with my husband all during the holidays over the smallest stuff, and he was on my nerves. When I'm upset, I have no desire to have sex, so he wasn't getting any. I told my best friend what I was going through, and she said she was stuck in a rut too, and it was time for a girls' trip. For the MLK holiday weekend, we drove 120 miles to a casino, and we invited 2 of our sorority sisters to join us. One of them is young and hip, so she knew of all the best restaurants to go to, and one is wild and single, so she knew which nightclub to go to. The first night, we were all in my room trying to get dressed to go out, and the young one just got her boobs done, so she was showing them off. That's when things got freaky and we all ended up staying in my room. That was my first experience and it was everything. My bestie has always done threesomes with her husband, so this was nothing new to her. We only did it once and we all vowed to keep it between us. But my bestie got home and started pillow talking with her husband. Her husband jokingly told my husband, not knowing that I had not told him. My husband is not down with any of that mess, and he sees it as me cheating on him. I love my husband, and I want to go back home. I need solid advice. How do I convince him it was a big mistake? Wow. Well, sorry, but if you're married, even if it's just with the girls on girls' night or whatever, it's still cheating. And that's the thing about lying and cheating and all that stuff when other people are involved. You got to ask yourself, who are these people? Can you really trust them to keep your word and keep their word and not tell? Will they hold it over your head? Will they read more into it than it really is? So many variables in this that you have to consider all of this. It's way more than just freaking. I mean, the big question is, was this one night of freaky pleasure with you and the girls, was it worth it? Okay, even though you and your husband are having problems right now, it's certainly not worth, it's just certainly not worth losing your marriage over. You still have to be careful. You still have to be mindful how you move. These were young single girls, okay? They could do whatever they want to do, and one does threesomes all the time. So don't be surprised if it went left. And it did. It really did. I don't know. You got to tell your husband that it was a mistake. You're sorry. You were drinking. It got out of hand. You regretted it instantly. You got to tell him you're never going to do it again. If you could take it back, you would. So, see how that goes and stop trusting these people. Stop, keep your secrets. All right. That's all I got for you, sis. Steve.
Well, Shirley got more for you than I got for you. I ain't got nothing for you. I don't even know where to start with this letter right here. I don't even understand.
It's a mess.
A couple of things. All I can do is comparisons. I can't, my experiences and other people's experiences. I don't really have nothing for you in this. So I'm going to just admit this. Here is my failed attempt at trying to help this woman. Mm-hmm. But I must preempt this by saying I really don't care about this letter or this woman or this situation. Now, she started off because something else has happened. See, there's a lot of information missing from this letter. She just said, I'm staying in my sister because my husband said he needs some space. Now, and that ain't enough. I can't blame him for how he feels about me, but I can blame my best friend for what she did to me. That's not how you solve problems. If you are going to point the finger and blame other people, then you are not going to own up to your part of the bargain or the one part that you can control, which is your actions. Mm-hmm. So now, already, this ain't your fault. Can't read that because there's too much light on it.
Oh, okay.
Now, you and your husband been going through some things. Y'all was all upset. He been getting on your nerves. You've been arguing with your husband all during the holidays. Even you said over the smallest stuff. Because he was on my nerves. And when I get upset, I have no desire to have sex. So he wasn't getting none. Well, we going to hell right now with this relationship because you're arguing about the least of things. You said that, any little thing, and you ain't having sex. Now you're nagging and ain't no makeup. You see what I'm saying? This is not good. I told my best friend what I was going through, and she said she was stuck in the rut too, and it was time for a girls trip. Now here they go on Martin Luther King weekend.
That's terrible, isn't it?
You gonna pick Martin Luther King weekend to go on a girls trip to a casino. You drove 120 miles to a casino. You invited 2 of your sorority sisters to join us. One of them is young and hip, so she knew all the best restaurants. The other one is wild and single, so she knew all the nightclubs to go to. This is unimportant information, as we are about to find out. The first night we were all in my room trying to get dressed and go out. The young one had just got her boobs done, so she was showing them off. That's when things got freaky, and we ended up staying in my room.
All right, hang on, Steve. Hang on.
The one that knew where all the restaurants was and the one that knew where all the clubs was, that information didn't. Y'all stayed in the room.
We'll have parts 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, her pillow talking made me homeless. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, her pillow talking made me homeless.
The subject is her pillow talking made me homeless. This woman having problems with her husband. Anyway, decides to go on a girl trip on Martin Luther King weekend. All the great weekends. You pick this weekend to blow your marriage.
That's what you're doing.
MLK weekend. You go down there, y'all drive 120 miles, so you invited 2 of your sorority sisters, one of them young and knew where all the clubs was, one of them young and knew where all the restaurants was, and y'all in your room getting dressed to go out. The girl had just got her boobs done and decided to pull them out and show it to everybody. You said that's when things got freaky, and we all ended up staying in my room. I have a weekend with my fraternity brothers, and we all love fishing. A couple of my boys take their shirt off when they fishing. It has never led to anything, ever. And one of them take his shirt off, and he got man boobs when he fishing, and it still has led to nothing. So, but this is a woman's thing, and I understand. That operation must have been a huge success. Lord, they was right. And then you said that's when it got freaky. And y'all end up staying in your room. That was my first experience, and it was everything. All capital letters. It was everything. My bestie has always done threesomes with her husband, so this was nothing new to her. We only did it once, and we vowed to keep it between us, but my bestie got home and started pillow talking with her husband. Her husband jokingly told my husband, not knowing that I had not told him. My husband is not down with any of that mess, and he sees me as cheating on him. Well, I think he's right. I love my husband. I want to go back home. Oh, so that's why. That's why you staying with your sister, because your husband say he needs some space. Remember that back at the top of the letter? Well, now, I need some solid advice. How do I convince him it was a big mistake? I'm just going to tell you flat out, I can't help you. I can't help you. Because, see, ladies, now we just have to reverse this. Ladies, let's reverse this letter. If your husband went on a boys' trip and the stripper jumped out the cake and they all ended up having cake, yes, let him use you still. Keep it morning show.
Not let him use you.
Let him use you. Keep it morning show humor.
Please.
Let's say the stripper jumps out the cake and they all end up having some cake. How understanding would you be if one of the men that was at the party told his wife, because his wife let him have extra cake, and said, you know, so-and-so had cake too, and then you found out that your husband had some stripper cake, and now Y'all, he done found out, and now you need some space from him. Can he come back to you? See, I don't know how this works, so I have nothing for you in this letter. I can't give you no solid advice on how to get back. You did what you did. You got to pay the piper. That's the game, man. It ain't nothing else to it.
She gambled.
It's all good. I'm glad it was everything, though.
Well, it wasn't at the casino, sure.
Yeah, because that everything just cost you everything. Now your marriage is in trouble because your husband think you cheated. And you did. It don't matter if it was some other women or some other dudes. I'm going to tell you right now, your husband can't come in here and tell you he was with some dudes. He can't come in the house and tell you that. So how you expect you going to come in and be able to tell him you was with some girl? Now, I do see it differently, personally. Oh, I do see it differently. Because, see, I see what women see in other women. Because I see the same damn thing. I get it. I know exactly. I know exactly how you felt when you saw that boob job. Yeah, I understand. I understand how you could get worked up and it got freaky. I've been there.
You've been there?
Yes.
She's only mad at the other woman, though, who has threesomes with her husband all the time.
Carla, yes.
Well, couldn't she just have lied and said her friend's husband lied?
Oh, now you want to lie. It's all right to lie.
Just saying.
Yeah. It's too late now. That's why I tell everybody, lying is a necessary skill set.
Yeah, when you do stupid stuff.
But I'm stupid.
I can't help you, lady. You got busted.
That was them. That wasn't me. I wasn't in there.
It ain't nowhere in hell I'd admit it.
Yeah, admitted it.
You got no video.
All right.
You ain't got no pictures. And you
post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is here, Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, it's, we 3 days away from the Super Bowl, and, it's the Chiefs 49ers, but a lot of people have a Super Bowl party, so there need to be some Super Bowl rules when you go to people's houses that you need to know what to do, so everybody can enjoy the game. First rule, when you get to the door, follow the host to the Super Bowl designated area. This is not a house tour residency. We're not touring my house. Just stay in this room. This is where everything takes place. Don't ask what's in there. What's in there is none of your damn business. This is all you gonna see at the Super Bowl party. Do not. Number 2, if you a DJ, play music just on commercials. Stop when the game come back on. This is not about you. DJ such and such, or insert your name here. We talking to you. It does not matter. Just when it's on commercial break is the only time you can DJ. When the game come back on, all of that, just cut it off. This ain't about you. We just need you here just for commercials. All right? That's it. Okay. All right, number 3. Do not bring bad news to the Super Bowl party. We don't care unless it's on the injury report. Because we don't care if your daddy having surgery. We have nothing to do with that. That does not belong here because you're going to bring the mood down. We in here trying to have a good time. And my daddy going under. They're going to take his spleen. So what? We down 10. Okay? Kidding about your daddy's spleen?
Junior.
At all.
At all.
That's mean.
It's not mean. The game on. I got money on the line. I'm on a pot.
Unless he busted his spleen making this tackle. We
don't care. I'm on a pot. I'm on a board. Here's one, because I know they're coming. So I might well let them know now. Jehovah's Witnesses, save your knocks. We're not coming to the door. We know you're coming. Y'all talking about y'all ain't supposed to be watching sports. Well, how you know we all over here? Because you know when to knock on the door. Because we all in here. They know we at home. They know that. So don't ask me about the Lord today. Matter of fact, the Lord is watching the game right now. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? And then, have you heard about it? Would you like a watchtower? No, I'm watching the game. I have something to watch. Don't want no watchtower today. No. And here's the last one I have. 1 hour after the game is over, leave. Yeah, just an hour after the game.
Really
finish
about
your
30
food,
minutes. Yep.
Finish your drink, then go home. We'll talk about it later. Hope you had a great time. But this is it.
So
If you do
we
these
want to
things,
talk about Usher in the game.
we're not talking about Usher after this game over.
Talk
Because
about
my
Usher
team,
while Usher singing.
yeah, that's it. We ain't talking about Usher no more. That's all. So everybody can have a good time watching this game, man. This is going to be a good game. But don't mess it up. All these other questions. We're not doing that this year. It's just some
like
thing to do, Shirley. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Too many rules, Junior.
Well, then don't come.
I like it.
Don't come.
There you go.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a woman on social media, Steve, needs some advice from you. She says, can I teach my boyfriend to be more refined? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. So Evelyn on Facebook says, my boyfriend and I have great chemistry, and he is very charismatic. But he grew up in a very country backwoods family. He never wore shoes until he started school, and the first time he wore a tuxedo was over the holidays when he went with me and my family to a formal event. It was a little awkward because he doesn't really know anything about how to behave in such a setting, and he knows nothing about etiquette. I really love him, but I need to be able to fit him into my social circle. Is it unrealistic to think that I can teach a grown man to be more refined?
Absolutely. Margie did it to me.
But you did wear shoes and stuff.
You know how, well, he wears shoes too. He didn't wear none until he was 6, but he wears shoes too. But like, you know how many banquets we done went to? And I get the wrong bread or I get the wrong water cup. Because you be sitting at that table and you sitting there, have your name at the certain area.
Gala or something like that.
Wrong fork.
No, I drink out of everybody's water. I got wine in the water glass. So Marjorie taught me this right here. She said, Steve, when you sit down at the table, do this on your lap right here. Do this right here. And if you do this right here, if you make an okay sign and put it in your lap, one of those signs is a B and the other one is a D. Put them in your lap. The B is your bread, your butter.
Oh, okay.
Your D is your drinks. All the glasses on this side is all your drinks, your wine glass, your water glass. Over here, this is your bread and your butter. Stop eating them people bread. She told me that.
I just learned.
And you can teach that to a dude.
Okay.
You can teach that.
So Evelyn
He's a
can
good
teach
guy.
her man.
Yeah. You just got to say, hey, look, let's go over a couple of things when we go to the banquets, when we go out to dinner. This is how it's done.
Okay.
And he'll do it.
Okay. So does she have to say it in any sort of way, be gentle with it or...
Yeah, look, baby, I love you, but when we go out, I know it's a little awkward from you, so I just want to help you out. And just go on and tell it.
Don't crush
Don't
him.
nag. I'm sick of your country ass.
We're eating the wrong damn bread, old barefoot ass boy.
And if you take another crab leg and stomp it on the ground, that's what these crackers is for. Stop putting these crab legs in the floor, stomping on them.
All right,
and listen to me. It's water. It's your water. Stop slurping. Stop doing that.
Stop talking with food in your mouth. All right, we have time for another one.
When you're talking, quit pointing with your utensils.
Your knife and your fork.
Everybody point with their knife.
But they be talking at the table, yo.
Did you already do that to somebody else?
That's supposed to be in your plate.
No, I ain't know nothing wrong with it.
We have time for another one. This is from Jamaica on Facebook. She says, my mom passed away about 6 years ago, and in the last couple of years, I have highly encouraged my dad to get back out there and try dating. He's still young-ish and deserves to have someone in his life. Well, a few months ago, he met a woman and he is falling for her, but I have two problems with her. For one, she's about my age, and two, her occupation is a, quote, fitness influencer who isn't very successful. My dad is nearing retirement, and I'm afraid this woman is trying to take advantage of him financially. I'm afraid to say anything because I could be wrong, and I wouldn't want to interfere in my dad's love life. Also, I don't know whether or not this relationship will go anywhere anyway. What do you think I should do?
Man, she a fitness influencer. Oh, it's working out for you, Daddy. I can tell you that right.
Zaddy.
You wanted your daddy to get out there. Now he out there. Now he ain't out there because you ain't happy because a girl kind of your age. But he having a midlife crisis. It's going to pass. She ain't going to stay with him. And she going to get the money to build her site. That's what's going to happen.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. So Snoop Dogg, I'm sure you guys have heard about this, and Master P have sued Walmart and Post Foods for allegedly sabotaging the success of Snoop cereal. Snoop and Master P have hired attorney Benjamin Crump, our friend and family member.
They finna march on this cereal.
Okay. The lawsuit alleges that Post Foods used deceptive practices to sabotage the success of Snoop cereal, such as intentionally holding boxes of Snoop cereal in the stock rooms marked with, quote, no location quoting, preventing them from being placed on store shelves. I haven't been to Walmart for a minute, but when I was there, I didn't see Snoop cereal on the shelf.
That sounds deliberate.
Come on.
Oh, Ben gonna get it done.
Come on,
They
Ben.
got Crump, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on this show and tell us all about it. Steve, they did it again, Steve. They did it again. They took Snoop's cereal and put it in the back of Walmart, Steve. This is something. When is this going to stop, Steve? This don't make no sense. But I tell you what, Steve, justice will be done on this here, Steve. We are not going to stand by and take cereals in the back. Snoop Dogg deserves to have his cereals up front. Like he should be right next to Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerio. He should be right there, Steve. We're going to see to it. And thank you for letting me use your platform, Steve.
Thank you, Attorney Crump. Thank you. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
Cereal at one place is just justice to another cereal, Steve. We're not going to do it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather use lemon juice for eye drops or poison ivy for toilet paper?
Oh, no, we got to get that lemon juice.
Yeah, lemon juice.
I can't put that poison ivy in there like that. No.
I'm not putting a damn thing in my eye.
So you poison ivy?
You going
poison.
Finna run it right on across there.
Okay. So you just on Family Feud, just
itching.
Yeah.
Itching and broke out.
I'm going to take a couple of days off. Sit somewhere with my legs up.
Walking real fast.
You have got to get some cool air on it, though. I can tell you that right now. I done been in some poison ivy before.
Really?
Got to get some cool air on it and water.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather go around a club and drink all of the half-finished drinks, or would you rather go to the Waffle House and eat all of the half-eaten food? Ugh.
Oh, I'm not doing that one of them. I'm sorry. I'm down.
No, you have to pick one. You
I'm not doing that.
Germaphobe.
Oh, no.
Which one would you rather?
Go ahead, Hall.
Junior, come on, Junior.
I ain't lying to you. The Waffle House sound good to me right now.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
There's been 8 by all these people.
No.
All right.
You got to pick one.
Grabs. They done chewed stuff and took something out and laid it on the plate.
You ain't doing neither one. You ain't got no dog in this fight.
No, he got to pick one.
He has to pick one.
You got to pick. That's the game.
Waffle House.
It's just a game.
You ain't finna do it.
Oh, my God.
Right.
He's so true.
I'm going to sit down at that Waffle House and carefully cut around these edges and try to move some little stuff out the way.
Yeah.
But by the time you go around that club drinking them drinks, boy, you're going to have so many damn diseases.
All right. Would you rather burn your tongue every time you eat or stub your toe every time you walk?
Oh, no. I'm going to burn my tongue.
I can't lie. That stubbing your toe is a beast, man. I don't like that. Every time you walk?
Every time you walk. Every time you walk.
Same damn toe. Well, you know how mad you're going to be at yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to burn my tongue. I'm just going to burn my tongue.
Yeah. That's hard, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is hard. I'm telling you,
that toe, yo.
I walk more than I eat.
That'll put you down on your knees sometimes.
Yeah.
With that toe?
Yeah. Yes. All right, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you. Now, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, our last break of the day, and we will close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. Steve, we have an email from a listener in Chicago from V103 from V103.com. And she says, good morning. I want to give Steve a thumbs up on the end of the show comments on February 6th. You know how you talked about as black people, we put each other down. Well, she says, if I hadn't been on the freeway, I would have had to stop and do a praise dance. And I say the same thing to our people and young folks. We destroy each other with that little membrane called the tongue. Thank you for your comments and encouragements each morning. That's 100. Diane B. from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I'm really, really concerned that we may not be able to turn this trend around because the devil has convinced so many people that clicks and likes is the way to become successful. There is a cost factor to that. There's a cost factor to us, and it's a cost factor to you, and it's no good either way. And I think there's a man that's about to learn that lesson. You know, just because you throw a podcast that gets blow up numbers, I'm talking about out of sky high numbers, you're going to double down and you're going to start bringing on people on your podcast who you know have a negative message. And you think that by doing that, that's going to make you who you want to be. I got bad news for you, brother. You headed in the wrong direction, and I feel sorry for you. And if that's what we're going to do as old ass people, we are surely sending the wrong message to young people. You can't be called Unc and people look up to you by calling you Unc, and then you turn around and then you mislead them. That ain't cool, man. That is just not cool, brother. I feel badly for you, man. Going the wrong way, partner, but you're going to find out, though. Because that's a simple scripture, man. The Bible is very basic, but remember that scripture you learned in Sunday school? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Mm-hmm. You think that don't apply to adults? Definitely.
Well, all right.
As you would have them do unto you. Mm-hmm. So the beat goes on.
Yeah. All right. And we also have a caller. Thank you for that, Steve. Brandon from Welch, West Virginia. I think you know.
Oh, come on, homie.
About these parts.
Hey, Steve, this is Brandon Coffey. I'm working down here in Welch, West Virginia, and just driving around this town, dude, I'm just wondering, it's so crazy to imagine that you used to live here, and I wanted to know, how'd you make it from here? Because around here doesn't seem like there's very many possibilities or chances. If you could talk about that on the line, that'd be awesome, man. Have a great day.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, Welch, West Virginia is in a county, McDowell County, that's one of the poorest counties in the United States. It really is. Donald Trump went down there, all through West Virginia, and got all their votes. Now, they voted for Obama, but he could turn it around and got all their votes because he promised them he would bring the oil back. Bring coal mining back. Coal mining is dead, man. And he lied to those people. And it's still a very, very suppressed part of the country. How I made it out, telling you flat out. But by the grace of God. Because I ain't got no other success story to point to you from down there. And you are right. And you think it's nothing now. It was less then. It was tough, man.
How old were you? I forgot when you left West
5.
Virginia. Oh, okay.
The first time I flushed the toilet was on Wade Park, 105 in Wade Park in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wait,
Stood
what?
there and flushed that toilet over and over. I never flushed a toilet in my life.
So you left
I had
West
never
Virginia.
turned on a water fountain, a faucet. We had a well pump in our house.
Oh.
Your mama had to stand there and pump like that, and then water would come up into the kitchen, into the pail. We never ran a bathtub. I took all my baths in the number 2 wash tub.
In West Virginia.
Never sat on the toilet. Went across the road to our outhouse.
What?
Never sat on the toilet. Never knew what it was.
So how you made it was leaving, basically.
Your family.
I mean, that's what Brian is saying. How did you make it here? So.
Well, how we left was we had to leave.
Mm-hmm. Why did you have to
Because something my
leave?
daddy did. We had to.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. And how did you end up in Cleveland then, from there?
Because my father's sister, Aunt Cat, lived here.
Oh,
Lived in Cleveland. Okay.
But first we had to go to D.C. Then we had to go to Cleveland. And there wasn't no forensic science back then, so you couldn't track and trace people.
What in the world? Maybe you're telling too much. What is going on?
Is we on the Underground Railroad?
Way too much.
Yes.
Statute of limitation bingo. Plus, you can't do nothing to my daddy. He gone.
Oh.
He got away with this one.
Well, Brandon, there you have it. From a fellow West. I
Too
can't
much
imagine.
information.
Yeah.
That's the last
Yeah, you
West
comfortable?
Virginia.
Oh, we comfortable with
Very
everything you
comfortable.
said.
Everything I just said. If daddy gone, what you gonna do?
We don't even know what he did.
Remember you have a brand.
Hello.
All right, maybe you should take us out or something.
I'm scared what he gonna say.
Yeah, be careful.
What's the
I'm going
message?
to close by saying this.
Okay.
If I can come out of West Virginia, you can come out of whatever you've been in. Because God is in to bring you up and the delivery business. I'm a living witness. Appreciate you going down there visiting West Virginia. Now you need to figure out how your ass gonna get out.
Brandon.
Have a great day.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.